Get ready for Hosts at Home, Adams Archives.
Who will win the $100,000 Name That Tune? Watch today at 1:30 on the Family Channel.
Today, one of these four people will win a fabulous vacation to St. Martin as we play America's newest game, Shuffle, the interactive game. And here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Thank you very much, Randy West. Hello, everybody, especially players, and welcome to Shuffle, the interactive game. We have an exciting new game here. Well, not only the players in the studio compete, but several times during the course of the show, you at home get a chance to win prizes by playing a game very similar to the one we're playing right here. All you need is a touch-tone telephone, okay? Stick around for that. In the meantime, say hello to our four studio players, and they are Marty Glassman, a mobile DJ from Sherman Oaks, California. Carolyn Odine is a sign painter from Saugus, California. I wonder what kinds of signs, maybe later. Alan Zeta is vice president of a printing company, a long way from home, Cairo, Egypt. And Martha Jane is an environmental activist from Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome. You can applaud yourselves. It's okay. Only here is that okay. These four players will compete in our elimination contest until we come up with one Shuffle champion of the day, and that person will win this prize.
We'll fly today's winner and a guest to one of the Caribbean's most enchanting islands. You'll be guests of Mullet Bay Resort. Enjoy golf, tennis, water sports, plus a half-mile of powder white beaches. A tropical paradise in the Caribbean on St. Martin from Mullet Bay Resort. Good luck.
Anybody want to go to the Caribbean? I do. In addition to the Caribbean vacation, you also get a Vivitar camera to take along with you to record the memories. Players, we start round one by showing you a list of answers that we have already shuffled. For example, look at this list. Big Mac, Egg McMuffin, small fries, and filet of fish. And the question that goes with this list is, which of these McDonald's treats is highest in calories? Once I start asking the question, you'll have 10 seconds to punch in your answer by pressing the number on your keypad, which corresponds to that answer. For example, if you knew the top answer here was number 1 Big Mac, 500 calories, all you'd have to do is push number 1 on your keypad, okay? After we reveal the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine which of the 3 remaining items, Egg McMuffin, small fries, or filet of fish, would come next. So in this case, you'd press number 4 for filet of fish, 370 calories, by the way. And Egg McMuffin, 280, comes next, followed by small fries, 220 calories. I'll take 2 orders of those, please. They are good. By the way, you can score up to 1,000 points for the top answer and up to 500 points for the second answer. The faster you punch in with the correct answer, obviously, the more points you score. Do we understand? Okay. We play 3 lists. The 3 players with the highest scores will move on to the second round. Let's get started by looking at the first shuffled list of answers, which I have right here, and I'm going to share with you right now. White sugar, ground beef, cheddar cheese, whole wheat bread. Players, on average, which food is the most expensive pound for pound? Martha's our cheese eater. Cheddar cheese, about $3.40 per pound. For more points, though, which is the second most expensive food? Martha stays away from beef. Ground beef, about $1.50 a pound. 3 of you got that. Followed by whole wheat bread. That's about $1.09 a pound. And white sugar is around 40 cents a pound. Remember, you can score up to 1,000 points for the top answer, 500 points for the second answer. And your score is always determined by how fast you punched in your answers. So let's reveal the total scores. Here they are for question 1. That's the way everybody scored. Lowest scorer so far is Alan. Leading scorer so far, Martha. Let's move on to question 2. Ready? Here's your shuffled list. Take a look at these. On Golden Pond, The Longest Day, Mr. Roberts, The Grapes of Wrath. Tell me, which movie did Henry Fonda star in first? Once again, Martha knows her movies. The Grapes of Wrath. That was way back in 1940. For more points, players, which film did Fonda star in next? Everybody got it but Marty. Mr. Roberts, 1955. That was followed by The Longest Day in 1962. And, of course, his final on Golden Pond, 1981. Now let's total up the scores and see who our 3 leading players are. They are Carolyn, Alan, and Martha. And Marty, you have 477 points. My mathematics tell me you have to do well on this question. Do we understand each other? All right. Now let's go on to our final question. This is your shuffle list. Nickels, quarters, pennies, and dimes. Which coin does the U.S. Mint produce more of? Alan keeps hitting it. It ain't broken, Alan. Only one got it right. Martha, pennies. 74% of all coins are pennies. For more points, which is the second most produced coin? Martha's really works well, doesn't it, guys? Dimes, the answer. She got it. 11% of all coins are dimes, followed by nickels, 7.5%, and quarters, 6%. Let's total the scores. Who's moving on to round two? I bet Martha is. Yeah, Carolyn, Alan, and Martha, and they are leaving behind Mr. Marty over there. Congratulations to the three on my immediate right, and on my far left over there, Marty. We have to say goodbye to you, but we do have some nice parting gifts, and our thanks for playing Interactive Shuffle, okay? You see how we play the game, and you see how easy that is? I think it's easy. You want to get in on the fun? Here's your chance at home to be a game show contestant and win prizes, too. Take a look.
It's time for a Family Channel interactive play break. Get to your phones because it's your chance to be a contestant on a game show. Here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Hi, it's time for a Shuffle Play Break. You want to win terrific prizes? Then pick up the phone now and call 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and it's really easy. In this game, we'll show you a shuffled list of answers and ask you a question. You'll then have to put the answers in their correct order. For example, here's the list. 1, the Cowardly Lion. 2, the Wizard. 3, the Scarecrow. And 4, the Tin Woodsman. Here's the question. Which character did Dorothy meet first in The Wizard of Oz? You'd have 10 seconds to punch in the correct answer, number 3, the Scarecrow, on your touch-tone phone. After we reveal the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine that number 4, the Tin Woodsman, was the next character Dorothy met in The Wizard of Oz. Each game consists of 3 lists. The caller with the highest score combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time wins. Tell them, Randy.
Today's featured prize, the look of Bob Mitchell Designs, fine hand-screened wall coverings and related fabrics. Offer the latest fashion and coloring from traditional to contemporary designs for your home. From Bob Mitchell Designs. Today's Play Break winners will compete in our weekly playoff for a fabulous Bahamas Princess Vacation for 2 on the Grand Bahama Island. And remember our newest edition, Play TV 1, where members only can play for a special grand prize each week. Coming soon on FAM.
It's easy, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone and you must be at least 18 to play. Well, our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Our players are online. Let's get started. Here's your first list. Cats, birds, horses, dogs. In the average American home, what pet are you most likely to find? The answer, dogs, 37% of households. For more points, what comes next? Cats, 31% of households, followed by birds, 6% of households, and horses, 2% of households. Here's your second list. Ford markets Model T, railroad crosses continent, New York open subway, Fulton builds steamboat. Which transportation feat occurred first? The answer, Fulton builds steamboat, 1807. For more points, what comes next? Railroad crosses continent, 1869, followed by New York open subway and Ford markets Model T. Here's the final list. Life with Father, Life Begins for Andy Hardy, Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean, Life Stinks. Which lively film came first? The answer, Life Begins for Andy Hardy, 1941. For more points, what comes next? Life with Father, 1947, followed by Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean and Life Stinks. Thanks, players, and stay tuned. The winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. And don't forget, there are more daily play breaks where you can play and win. Welcome Welcome back, everybody, and thanks to all of our players at home who gave it a shot. If you didn't get a chance to play that time, we'll be coming up with another play break right after this round. By the way, before we get started, remember the first question in the first round that had to do with ground beef, cheese, etc.? And I congratulated Martha and said she's the only cheese eater among the bunch. She was the only one who got it right. She pushed the wrong button. She was going for ground beef and came up with cheese, but that happens from time to time. Okay, we have 3 more questions for our studio players, and after that, we'll be down to our 2 finalists who will get to compete in our 3rd round to determine today's studio winner. Okay, all of our players, Carolyn, Alan, and Martha, their scores back to 0. This is the first of our 3 shuffled lists. Pawn, queen, king, knight. Which piece does each side start out with more of in the game of chess? Chess players, maybe pawn, 8. Everybody got it. For more points, what's the next highest number of pieces? Once again, everybody got it. Knight, you have 2 of those, followed by queen, 1, and king. You have 1 king. Let's reveal, I think, some scores that are going to be pretty tight here. There they are, and I was so right. Look at that. 1174 for Carolyn. Alan leads with 1193, and Martha second with 1187. Good game. Let's move on to question 2. This is your next shuffled list. Transylvania, 65000. Sorry, wrong number. Butterfield, 8, and Dial M for Murder. Players, which film was released first? Everybody waited. Carolyn finally came in with the right answer. Sorry, wrong number. 1948. For more points, which film came out next? Carolyn waited and came out wrong on that one. Alan and Martha got it. Dial M for Murder, 1954. That was followed by Butterfield 8 in 1960 and Transylvania 65000, 1985. Funny film. Let's total up your scores and see the 2 players in the lead. Leading at this point, Carolyn, 1835. And Alan, 1691. You had 1589, Martha, so you have to do well on this question, but you're definitely still in it. Final question of the round, this to determine who will move on to the final round of Shuffle. This is the list you gotta deal with. Hummingbird, eagle, ostrich, and chicken. Question, what bird lays the biggest egg? This was going to be a good game. Ostrich, you all got it. Average 3 pounds. For more points, what bird lays the next biggest egg? All 3 players got it right. Did you at home get it? Eagle. That average is about 5 ounces, followed by the chicken about 2 ounces, and the hummingbird about 1/50th of an ounce. Close scores, I'll bet you. Let's total everything. Who will move on to our final round? The lucky 2 are Carolyn and Alan. Boy, but close scores indeed. What a good game. One of our best games on Shuffle. Very well played. Congratulations to Carolyn and Alan. Sorry you have to say goodbye to you, Martha, but we do have some nice parting gifts, and thank you very much. We'll be back with our 2 finalists to determine today's winner right after we give you at home a chance to be a winner as well. It's easy. Watch.
Order the answers and you're playing Shuffle, the interactive game on the Family Channel.
It's time for a Family Channel interactive play break. Get to your phones because it's your chance to be a contestant on a game show. Here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Hi, it's time for a Shuffle play break. You want to win terrific prizes? Then pick up the phone now and call 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and it's really easy. In this game, we'll show you a shuffled list of answers and ask you a question. Then you'll have to put the answers in their correct order. For example, here's the list. 1, the Eagles, 2, the Beatles, 3, the Bee Gees, and 4, the Supremes. And here's the question. Which group had the most #1 records? You'd have 10 seconds to punch in the correct answer. Number 2, the Beatles, with 20 on your touch-tone phone. After we've revealed the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine that number 4, the Supremes, with 12, had the next most #1 records. Each game consists of 3 lists. The caller with the highest score combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time wins. Tell them, Randy.
Today's featured prize, Nico's Brat, high-performance, high-speed, radio-controlled off-road buggy with front and rear suspension, removable crystal, and more. Includes rechargeable battery pack and charger from Nico. Today's Play Break winners will compete in our weekly playoff for a fabulous Bahamas Princess Vacation for 2 on the Grand Bahama Island. And remember our newest edition, Play TV 1, where members only can play for a special grand prize each week. Coming soon on FAM.
It's easy, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone and you must be at least 18 to play. Well, our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our game. Our players are online. Let's get started. Here's your first list. Lincoln, Roosevelt, Jefferson, Washington. Which president is pictured on the lowest denomination of coin? The answer, Lincoln, the penny. For more points, who comes next? Jefferson, the nickel, followed by Roosevelt, the dime, and Washington, the quarter. Here's your second list. Kentucky, Florida, Delaware, New York. Which of these states has the most representatives in Congress? The answer, New York, 31. For more points, what comes next? Florida, 23, followed by Kentucky, 6, and Delaware, 1. Here's the final list. Tony Orlando, Tony Curtis, Tony Randall, Tony Danza. Which Tony was born first? Tony Randall was born first, 1920. For more points, who comes next? Tony Curtis, 1925, Tony Orlando, 1944, and Tony Danza, 1951. Thanks, players, and stay tuned. The winner of this play break will be announced in a few minutes. And don't forget, there are more daily play breaks where you too can play and win. Welcome back to Shuffle, everybody. And by the way, to all of you at home who played that time, thank you very much. And if you didn't get a chance to play, we'll be coming up on another play break right after this round. The concluding round, the one where the pressure is on between Carolyn and Alan. 3 more questions for our final 2 players. This will determine today's winner and that marvelous trip to St. Martin. And our runner-up will get this prize. Randy?
Wink, our runner-up will receive Beverly Hills Fan Company's sleek contemporary Stratos ceiling fan. Exceptional quality and durability designed to enhance any decor from Beverly Hills Fan Company.
And both of our players are back to absolutely 0, like a new game. You ready, Carolyn? Alan? Here we go. Your first of 3 shuffle lists. Ricky Nelson, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Debbie Gibson. My question is, which recording artist was the youngest to have a solo hit? Nobody got it. Stevie Wonder was only 13. Remember Fingertips Part 2? For more points, who was the next youngest with a solo hit? Yeah, Michael Jackson. Remember the movie? Ben. He was 14 years old. Followed by Debbie Gibson, 17. She had a hit called Foolish Beat. And Ricky Nelson. And he was 18 with Poor Little Fool. Those are your scores after question 1, and 8 points separate both of you. Carolyn with 473, Alan a little behind 465. Okay, let's move on to question number 2. This is your next shuffled list. Passenger pigeon, dodo, Tyrannosaurus rex, or mammoth? Which animal has been extinct for the longest time? Both got it. Alan hit it first. Tyrannosaurus rex, the answer, over 66 million years. For more points, which animal has been extinct the next longest? Well, it's going to be a hot game. Mammoth for 10,000 years. You both got it. Followed by dodo since 1681. Why are you looking at me like that? And passenger pigeon since 1914. Let's total up your scores. Who's in the lead? Close? Yeah. Alan takes the lead. 1761 to Carolyn's 1441. All right, Carolyn, you got to do well on this question. The final question of the round. This will determine our winner for that marvelous trip to St. Martin. The shuffle list looks like this: cello, violin, double bass, and viola. Question: which stringed instrument is the largest? Carolyn, who was behind, got it. Double bass. That's right. For more points, players, which is the next largest stringed instrument? Both got it with the answer cello, followed by viola and violin. Again, let's total up the scores one more time and find out who's today's winner. Carolyn. 2,761 points, Alan. A marvelous job. 2261, in a little behind Carolyn on that one. You won the trip to St. Martin, Carolyn. You ever been there?
Never.
Going to have a wonderful time. Remember your vacation forever with this as well. Randy?
Yes, you'll save the sights of your Caribbean vacation, Carolyn, with these his and hers Vivitar's innovative 440pz cameras. Built-in 3870mm power zoom lens and sophisticated electronic flash. Beautiful pictures from scenics to portraits from Vivitar. Congratulations, Carolyn.
Caribbean vacation and the camera, Carolyn. Prizes worth over $3,800 for your efforts today. Sorry you have to say goodbye to you, Alan, but you will get a lovely ceiling fan. Keep you cool in the summertime. And our thanks for playing Shuffle. Okay, we'll be back with Carolyn in a moment. First, want to give you at home again a chance to get in on the fun and win prizes. Watch this.
Play Family Channel interactive play breaks to win prizes like this.
Wallace's water pitchers, superbly crafted and plated with pure silver. And this exquisite butter dish accented with gold. Add beauty and elegance to any table setting from Wallace. It's time for a Family Channel interactive play break. Get to your phones because it's your chance to be a contestant on a game show. Here's your host, Wink Martindale.
Hi, it's time for a Shuffle play break. You want to win terrific prizes? Then pick up the phone now and call 1-900-933-9988 before our call-in countdown reaches 0. It only costs $4.98 to play, and it's really easy. In this game, we'll show you a shuffle list of answers and ask you a question. Then you'll have to put the answers in their correct order. For example, here's the list. 1 hippopotamus, 2 mayfly, 3 condor, and 4 chimpanzee. And here's the question. Which one of these animals has had the longest recorded lifespan? You'd have 10 seconds to punch in the correct answer. Number 3, the condor, 72 years, on your touch-tone phone. After we've revealed the top answer, you'll have 5 seconds to determine that number 4, chimpanzee, at 59 years, has the next longest recorded lifespan. Each game consists of 3 lists. The caller with the highest score combining the most correct answers in the shortest amount of time wins. Tell them, Randy.
Today's featured prize, Michael C. Fina's beautiful silver-plated 4-piece coffee service. Entertain in casual elegance with this stunning service from the Michael C. Fina Company. Today's Play Break winners will compete in our weekly playoff for a fabulous Bahamas Princess vacation for 2 on the Grand Bahama Island. And remember our newest edition, Play TV 1, where members only can play for a special grand prize each week. Coming soon on Fab.
It's easy, but don't forget, you need a touch-tone phone and you must be at least 18 to play. Well, our call-in countdown is almost over. We'll be right back to play our players are online. Let's get started. Here's your first list. Dr. Cliff Huxtable, Dr. Ben Casey, Dr. Marcus Welby, Dr. Doogie Howser. Which doctor began practicing on TV first? The answer, Dr. Ben Casey, 1961. For more points, who comes next? Dr. Marcus Welby, 1969, followed by Dr. Cliff Huxtable and Dr. Doogie Howser. Here's your second list. Nancy Reagan, Rosalind Carter, Barbara Bush, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Which former First Lady is the oldest? The answer is Nancy Reagan, born 1923. For more points, who comes next? Barbara Bush, born 1925, followed by Rosalind Carter and Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. Here's the final list. Mormons, Presbyterians, Methodists, and Baptists. Which Protestant denomination has more American members? That would be Baptists, 31 million. For more points, what comes next? Methodists, 13 million, followed by Mormons and Presbyterians. Stay tuned. The winner of this play break will be announced in just a few minutes. And don't forget, there are more daily play breaks where you too can play and win. Well, if you played our game of Shuffle at home, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you did well at it. Have a great, great trip to St. Martin's. I know you will. Carolyn, congratulations for winning. I'm Wink Martindale. Stay tuned for more chances to play Shuffle during the day. Bye-bye.
Some of our participants will receive Vanish drop-ins now last 33% longer, so the cleaning and stain-fighting power you've come to expect from Vanish lasts longer. Make delicious coffee, espresso, and cappuccino at home with Krups, world famous for quality and design. Includes Krups 4-cup espresso cappuccino maker and dual-capacity thermal carafe coffee maker. Pasta Mamas brings convenience to gourmet cooking with their line of dessert pastas and sauces furnished by Pasta Mamas. Aroma's Super Turbo Aromatic Oven roasts, grills, and bakes without oil or fat. Works twice as fast as conventional ovens, yet uses half the energy. From Aroma. Hatteras Hammock's unique single-seater hanging porch or garden swing. Hand-woven cotton rope promises durability and many relaxing hours. From Hatteras Hammocks.